So I did not know that. I'm just gonna keep calling him Shawate. Choate actually gets 2 strikeouts in a row this inning, so far so good. Choate giving up a single there to Fox, lines that one through the middle of the infield. Fox tried for the steal and got thrown out by like a mile. So only giving up that short little single there. Johnston the fifth lined that one to right field for a single. Storm grounds that one to the pitcher. They're going to try for 2, but no, they only get the out at second. Storm goes for the steal and looks like he's in there safely. That's 45 steals on the year for him. Johnson lines that one to deep left or deep right center, which will bring in a run. It's a 4-0 lead for the Voyagers. Johnson trying to steal third and does so successfully. It's impressive. Fry follows that up with a little short pop-up to shortstop. Turner hits a long home run, 420 feet to left center, making this now a 6-0 game. Arian not having quite a good bottom of the 5th inning. Piazza pops that one up to the infield for the final out, but Arian giving up another 3 runs in that inning. A very long home run and like an RBI double after a single. Stolen bases all around for everyone. It's not a great inning. Bong trying to get back whatever he can in this game. Leads off with a single. The Love grounds right to the shortstop. They'll get the out at second, but that's it. Alpine lines that one to right center, and that will hit the wall. They're going to hold Love at third. So runner on second and third with only 1 out. Let's make that loaded bases. Bowman coming in and giving up a walk. Evans strikes out, so that runner on second and third are no longer a problem for Choate. Bowman does come in and gets the last 2 outs of that inning, only giving up a walk, making it a little bit more scary, but didn't end up being a problem. Rivers gets hit by that pitch. We'll take his free base. Menard grounds that one to the first baseman. They'll get the out at second, but that's it. Menard tries for the steal and does get in there safely. De Niro grounds that one to the second baseman. The second out. And Johnston, the 5th, grounds that also to the second baseman. So Aaron going 6 innings so far, giving up the 6 runs that are up on the board, only 9 hits. Brings Nashville up in the top of the 7th. CB Jr. does ground to the shortstop. Bowman still on the mound. Bolt kind of bloops that one to the first baseman. And Fox flies this one to kind of left field, I guess. Left fielder makes that play. So 3 up, 3 down for Bowman after a very nice relief in the 6th inning. Comes in and holds this game at 6-0 in the 7th. Walensky now pitching for Nashville. Leads off against Storm, who opts out to the short left field. Johnson flies that one to center for the second out. Fry, shortstop trying to reach that one through the center of the infield, but not able to do so. Fry gets a single. Turner grounds that one to the first baseman for the final out. So Walensky, coming in relief, gets a hit, but nothing doing. Bowman still on the mound for the Voyagers up against Bong. Hit him with that pitch. And they actually do take Bowman out, so now Pizza is up on the mound and gives up a well-hit single to Love. Pizza is going to get this out here, so it'll be 1 out. They're going to hold the runner on second, so still a man on first and second for Nashville. Elliott pops that one up to right field. So after that well-hit single, Pizza kind of settled down. Evans grounds that to the shortstop, and they get the out at second for the final out. So Pizza, after giving up a well-hit single, comes in and closes the door on Nashville. Linsky still on the mound for Nashville there. Strikes Piazza out. Gives up the walk to Rivers. Putting a man on first there. Smokey now in to pitch for Nashville. Gets the double play ball, and they will get it. So Smokey coming in, throwing 3 pitches, getting 2 outs. Smokey doing his job. Pizza still pitching in the top of the 9th. Strikes out Malkanevich for the first out. Nashville only 2 more to play with. CP Jr. does get a single through the infield. Let's see if Nashville can pick up these 6 runs they need here. Bolt grounds that one to Pizza, but they only get to play at second. Fox pops that one up to shallow center. And Menard will be there to finish this game. So the Voyagers win this game 6-0 over the Stars. Looking at our lineups here, Fox going 2 for 4, Love going 2 for 4, Alpine going 2 for 4. Nothing doing. Absolutely nothing doing for Nashville. Couple good hits, just couldn't get anyone to score. 2 for 5 for Johnson, 2 for 4 for Turner, 2 for 4 for Menard on the Voyagers side. RBIs kind of spread throughout. Home runs by Turner and Piazza in this game. Pitching-wise, as we saw, Arian went 6 innings, did give up all 6 of those runs scored by the Voyagers tonight. Walensky coming in, being perfect. Smokey coming in, being perfect. For the Voyagers, Schote going those 5 1/3 innings, giving up a couple of hits, but just was stonewalling their offense. Could not get anyone around to score. Bowman comes in for a good 1 2/3 innings, and Pizza closed the game out. Schote does get player of the game. Looking around the league here, Rangers and Sloths. Rangers do take the victory there, 5-2. Offense for the Rangers, 3 for 4 for Gonzalez, 2 for 4 for Hilmer, 2 for 4 for Hank, and RBIs kind of throughout there. And the Sloths, 2 for 4 for Wilson, 2 for 4 for Keeley, 2 for 4 for Dragon, 2 for 4 for Ecker. Home run by Hank for Florida, the 3rd inning, and Keeley in the 1st inning for San Antonio. Pitching-wise, Nutt for Florida goes 7 innings, giving up only those 2 runs that were in the game for San Antonio, and Bolt comes in for the save. Sloths pitching-wise, Manbro goes 5 2/3, only giving up 2, so good start by Manbro. Von Alder just could not keep that game the way it was. Come in, did not even get an out, takes the last 3 of those earned runs. Brother, Hill, and Dolomite doing pretty good work, just Von Alder could not hold the game. Buster Nutt takes player of the game. Over in Vancouver, Vandals destroy the Toros 14-4 with a nice 5-run 8th inning there. Toros offense, 2 for 5 for Crossland and 2 for 4 for Doe. Deer. Steele gets a home run in the 4th inning. On Vancouver side, 3 for 4 for Harrison, going to get a walk there. 2 for 5 for Benson, 2 for 4 for Lamar, 2 for 5 for King, 2 for 4 for Gladiator, 2 for 5 for McMuffin. Lots of runs, lots of RBIs. Lamar with a nice 4 RBIs there. Same with Gladiator. Benson gets a home run, Gladiator gets a home run, King gets a home run, Lamar gets a home run, Harrison gets a home run. Home runs all around. Might as well just give one out to everyone. You get a home run, you get a home run, you get a home run. Pitching wise, the Toros, Varga takes the loss here, giving up 6 earned runs, pitching 5 innings. Side does give up a couple. Side takes a couple earned runs. Hustle takes an earned run. Veloso takes an earned run. Who are the only one here who pitched today who did not give up anything. McConnell takes the win, going 7 2/3, only giving up the 4. Bentley comes in relief, giving up a hit, and that's it. Hunter Harrison takes the player of the game, going 3 for 4. Watch that game. Outer Banks, Railroaders beat the Aviators 4-2. Johns goes 2 for 4. Bauer goes 2 for 4. And Fulman goes 2 for 4. Delacio goes 2 for 4. Blitz goes 2 for 4. That's really all that happened, though. No home runs for Utah. Delacio and Blitz both get a home run from the Aviators. Pitching-wise, Livingston takes the win, as well as racking up another blown save in this game. After going 2 innings pitched, giving up a run. Windsor has a great start, taking this game into the 7th. Only 1 earned run, only giving up 5 hits. On the Aviators side, Wooloo goes 6 innings, giving up an earned run. Johnson's going to take the loss, giving up the earned run there, and Pete Rose comes in, decent after Johnson. Konami, nothing doing for Okanami either. JJ Windsor takes the player of the game. Over in Providence, Death Valley beats Providence 3-2. Providence tried coming back in the bottom of the 9th and just could not do it. Offense-wise, really Sims, the only one with a spectacular day, going 2 for 4 for Death Valley. Home run by DiStefano is really what capped off their offense. Providence, Small goes 2 for 4, and Fish goes 2 for 3. Bellinger taking that 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th, just not enough. Not enough to get the win. Pitching-wise, Styles takes the win, going 10-6, pitching almost a complete game, 8 2/3. Gave up, and it wasn't even earned runs by that home run. That's the defense's fault there. Falcon comes in and gets the save after the defense gave that one up. Crabs-wise for pitching, Stalin goes 5 1/3, taking the loss, giving up those 3 earned runs. Everyone else for the Crabs was a wall. Komarov, 2/3 of an inning, nothing doing. 43, nothing doing. Handel, nothing doing. Yoshida, nothing doing. Just could not come back from that victory, from that 3-run deficit early in the game. Harry Styles, starter for Death Valley, takes the player of the game. On the minors side, the Hepcats defeat the Wheelers 9-6. It's a wild game there. Hepcats for the offense, 2 for 5 for Stevenson, 4 for 5 for Sampson, 2 for 4 for Everett, 2 for 5 for Stevens. Home run triple from Finn Reese, and doubles from kind of a couple other people. Anchorage, 4 for 5 for Orem, 3 for 5 for Tomato Turtle. That's his first name. 3 for 5 for Michaels. RBIs kind of from the first few slots there. triple from Orm. Nice. Double from Michaels. Home runs from Tomato Turtle. Just not enough offense there. Could not get enough going. Pitching wise, Joden, decent start, 4 1/3, giving up 5. Destiny takes the win after relieving for an inning and 2/3. Cucumber takes the hold. Craig takes the save. Daring taking the loss here, going 5 innings, 6 earned runs. Not a great start by Daring. Strap the 4th, though, does take a blown save, giving up 1 of the earned runs after an inning and 2/3 pitched. Smith, same kind of deal there, and Cummings, same kind of deal there. Just no one in Anchorage could stop the offense of Kansas City. Tom Sanson takes the player of the game. Over in Dallas, the Mounties defeat the Dynamos 7-5. Slivery Snake going 3-6. Gibbles going 2-5. Bonanza going 3-5. Miyazaki going 2-4. Dyke going 3-4. Tachibana going 2 for 5. Home run by Gibbles. Halen going 2 for 4 for Dallas. And just a kind of other couple random hits. Vincent getting a home run. Camden getting a home run. Rogers getting a home run for the Dynamos. Pitching wise, for the Mounties, Buckley getting the win, going 5 1/3. Bro getting a hold, Washington getting a save. Rune takes the loss there, going 2 2/3. Not a great start. Cardinal goes 2 1/3. Bravo goes 3. Turner goes 1. Noah Dick takes player of the game. The Swift Steeds takes a 6-5 victory in the bottom of the 8th over the Armadillos. Armadillo offense, not much going except for Leclerc and Cable. 3 for 5 for Leclerc, 2 for 4 for Cable. Swift Steeds really looks like nothing doing until that 8th inning. That's about it for the Swift Steeds. Reeves gets a home run and Winston gets a home run, both in the 8th inning. So that was really their only piece of offense, actually. Pitching wise, Cato goes 5, does not give up a run. Geese comes in for 2 1/3. Watson doesn't even get a single out. Mekanovich the second does come in, gets that blown save, and will take the loss. And Lennon comes in and closes it out. Just damage was done by that point. Montgomery for State College. Pardon me. Montgomery for State College goes 7 innings. Mantix goes 1. Tito goes 1. Mantix with the win. Tito with the save. Walker Cato taking player of the game. And that was actually our day for the minors. Next up, we've got the Scorpions versus the Crabs. Kind of a mixed deal here. Scorpions take 5 of the slots. Crabs take 5 of the slots. So this will be a very, very close game here. Let's see how it goes. Speedy Boy up first, up against Nate Pearson as the starting pitcher for the Crabs. Speedy Boy grounds out to the shortstop. Jimmy Dong flies that one out to right field. And DiStefano strikes out. So Pearson going 3 up, 3 down in the first inning. Knox up for the Crabs. A grounder to the third base. The first out. Morimura. She'll take a walk. Small striking out up against Guy Walker, our starting pitcher for the Scorpions. Bellinger. Long fly ball to right field. Looks like that's going to be in play, and it will be. So other than a walk by Morimira, Walker, a pretty good first inning. First name, last name does get a single, sneaks that through the right side of the infield. Catone lines that one to right field as well, which will drop for the Scorpions of first and second. Bogart flies that one to right field. They're going to hold the runner there at second. Still first and second with one out. David flies this one out to right center. Looks like it's going to be caught. It will be. Make that 2 outs in the inning. And Sim will strike out. So Pearson giving up 2 hits that inning, but able to close the door. Blaze up first for the Crabs, grounds that out to the first baseman. Rune grounds that to the second baseman. Chickens Jr. does take the walk, so men on first. Springfield lines that one to center for the last out of the inning. So other than a nice walk by Chickens Jr., nothing doing for the Crabs offense. Gold strikes out against Pearson. Speedboy grounds that one to the first baseman for the second out. Jimmy Dong grounds that one out to the shortstop for the last out of the inning. So Pearson, still a pretty good start there, only giving up 2 hits. 3 up, 3 down in this inning though. Fayesh grounds that one to the first baseman. Knox strikes out. And Morimira will ground out to the second baseman. So both pitchers today so far, all 3 ups, 3 downs. DiStefano grounds that one to the second baseman. First name, last name will fly that one out to right center for a single. Tone up. Wild pitch by Pearson puts first name, last name on second. A long fly ball to left field will drop for Catone, scoring first name, last name. No, not scoring first name, last name. They got him on that play. The left fielder able to make a wonderful throw there. So first name, last name thrown out at home. Bogart flies out to center field, and this is still a 0-0 game. The left fielder saving Pearson there. Up now for the Crabs. Small hits this one deep to center, but caught at the warning track. Bellinger hits this one to shallow right, which will also be caught. Blaze hits this one to center for the third out. So Walker, after almost scoring a run there in the top of the fourth, comes into the bottom of the fourth, gets them 3 up, 3 down.
Strike 3, you're out.
David strikes out. Pearson's still on the mound after going 4 innings. Sim, ooh boy, this one is hit deep to right center, but in play, so that will be the second out. And Gold hitting this one to right center as well, a little bit more shallow. That'll drop in for a single. Speedy Boy trying to use his legs to get on first and is not able to do it. So after giving up a single here in this inning, Pearson shuts the door. Rune up. Walker still on the mound. Hits that one to the second baseman, and that's an error by Catone at first. Walker says, no worries, Catone. I'll strike Chickens Jr. out. Looks like they were trying to hit and run there, but nope, they were able to successfully get the steal, so Rune gets his 41st steal while Springfield strikes out. And Fayesh grounds that one to the shortstop. So through 5 innings, Walker has been amazing, giving up only 2 walks. Pearson's still on the mound for the Crabs. Might not be much longer after this, giving up a double to right center for Jimmy Dong. DiStefano hits this one high in the air to right field. That'll be the first out. First name, last name up. Can he continue his hot streak? It looks like he does. That's a word. We'll get that one by the first baseman for an RBI double. So Death Valley taking a 1-0 lead. Catone smacks that one into center field. First and third. Komarov actually did come in to replace Pearson there. Giving up now 2 singles. Komarov is, one of them an RBI single, makes this a 2-0 game. David does strike out. So Komarov trying to calm down here in the 6th inning. And is able to get out of it. So Death Valley taking a 2-0 lead, knocking out Pearson, and Komarov coming in relief for 2/3 of an inning. Knox hits that one deep to center. That looks like it's going to be in play though for the first out of the 6th inning. Morimura will ground that one out to the third baseman. And Small trying to get a little bloop single into center field, but not able to do it. So through 6 innings, Walker still only giving up 2 walks. Now Jose 43 up to pitch for the Crabs, striking out Gold. Getting Speedy Boy to pop this one up. But, what? Knox, what are you doing, man? That was like right in front of you. Knox just... What? What? So Speedy Boy gets like a double for that, I think? Dong does get out. DiStefano hits one way deep to center for a triple. What is going on here? And now Handel the 4th gives up a wild pitch for a run. What? Handel does get the last out of the inning, but I don't understand what just happened. Guy Walker still on the mound going into the bottom of the 7th, gets the first out here. Walker does plunk a guy, so does have a base runner. A long fly ball from Rune does hit off the wall, so Walker's no-hitter is no more, as Rune gets an RBI double there. So we'll take Walker out and put in Balkan. Give Walker the rest he so richly deserves. Rune does get that stolen base to get to 3rd though, and Chickens Jr. pops that one up to right center. They do get the RBI sac fly there. Springfield pops this one up to right field, and that's going to be the last out of the inning. So after 7 1/3 wonderful innings by Walker does give up 2 runs there in the bottom of the 7th. So make this a 4-2 game. Catone trying to extend the lead, does not. First out to the shortstop, and Bogart strikes out for the 2nd out. And David flies that one to deep right field. That'll be caught by Chickens Jr. So Delabar coming in relief does get that final out there. Fish up to bat up against Balkan. Fish, I think, is the Dragonborn now or something. I don't know what's going on here. Knox does ground out to the 3rd baseman, and they get that double play. And Morimura does strike out, so Balkan still on the mound there, does get a 3-up, 3-down inning, technically, after getting a double play. Sim flies that one out to left field up against Delabar. Gold grounds that one to the third baseman for the second out. And Speedy Boy lines that one to left field for a single. Speedy Boy trying to use his speedy legs and gets his 72nd stolen base. Jimmy Dong is going to get an RBI double, maybe a triple if he goes for it. No. RBI double there for Jimmy Dong makes this a 5-2 game. And Di Stefano pops that one up to left field, so Delabar giving up one final run here in the top of the ninth. Let's see, can the Crabs come back from a 3-run deficit? Small trying to figure that part out, but pops that one out to the left fielder. Bellinger trying his hardest there, but strikes out swinging, so Balkan needing only one more out to finish this game. And will take it himself, plays a little blooper to the pitcher, Balkan to the first baseman for a Death Valley victory here, 5-2. Looking at the offense, Speedy Boy, 2 for 5. Jimmy Dong, 2 for 5. First name, last name, 3 for 4. Tone, 3 for 4. Triple by Di Stefano, and then some doubles. Only 2 hits for the Crabs, Rune and Fayish. Rune being the one to get the no-hitter breaking double. Death Valley, pitching-wise, Walker takes the win, going 6 1/3, taking a no-hitter into that 7th inning. And Balkan takes the save. On the pitching side for Providence, Pearson takes the loss, going 5 1/3. Komarov, 43. Handel and Delabar coming in relief, giving up 3 earned runs split between them. Balkan. Guy Walker takes the player of the game. Around the league here, the Rangers and the Sloths. Sloths take the Rangers 10-1. Rangers offense, 3-4 for Gonzalez, 2-5 for Borthwell. Triple by Steve Gonzalez there. The Sloths offense, 2 for 3 for Dragon, 3 for 3 for Poe with a walk, had a wonderful day there, and 2 for 4 for Iridan. Home runs by Sandberg and Dragon. Florida takes the Los Caidas, going 4 1/3 and giving up 8 earned runs. Mostyn and Pozo come in and pretty much shut the door down. Mostyn gives up 1, but that's about it. Flowers takes the victory here, going 7 innings, not giving up a run. Cooper does come in for 2, does give up 1, but it didn't really matter at that point. Callaway Flowers takes the player of the game. The Vandals, a 3-0 victory for the Vandals. Offense for Cancun did not exist. Zeros down the board. 2 walks by Tentacion and 1 walk by Anderson was all that there was. Vancouver, 2-4 for Rove, 2-3 for Benson, 1-4 for Lamar. 3 RBIs. Didn't really matter at that point. 3 errors in the game. Kinda probably helped out with that no-hitter that happened tonight. But Lamar does get a home run. Pitching-wise, Spruce takes the loss, 6 2/3, giving up 3 earned runs. Puar and Side come in relief and give up nothing. Brent Lemieux does take the victory here in a 9-inning, 123-pitch affair, giving up only 3 walks. Brent Lemieux obviously takes the player of the game there, giving a no-hitter. Nashville taking out the Voyagers 3-1. It's an upset. Nashville going 2 for 4 Bolt, 3 for 4 Love. 1 for 4 from Elliott, 1 for 4 from Evans, kind of just a couple things. Home run from Bolt. Whew, really? This is the song that's on? Fine, we'll deal with it. New York, no one really standing out. 6 hits in total, just couldn't get some offense going. Pitching wise, Foe goes 8 innings, takes the victory there. Only giving up the 1 earned run. Hunter and Smokey coming in relief. Smokey taking the save, Hunter taking the hold. O'Sullivan for New York taking the loss. Going 8 innings, giving up 2. Morgan coming in relief, gives up another run. Really didn't matter at that point. And Blake Foe takes the player of the game. A rain delay of 38 minutes. Probably would have taken him out at that point after 8 innings. And a rain delay. Over in the Outer Banks, the Railroaders defeat the Aviators 6-5. For the Railroaders, 3 for 4 for Grins, 3 for 5 for Bauer. Home run by Bauer and Barnes. Outer Banks, 3 for 5 for Blitz, 2 for 5 for Von Matz, 2 for 5 for Portland, 3 for 3 for Fielder. Good day for them. Home runs by Hawaii and Blitz. Pitching wise, Cannon takes the victory, going 6 1/3. Bizquick gets a hold, and Spitz gets the save. Pitching wise for Aviators, Peck gets the loss, going 6 innings, giving up 5. Gustafsson and Gustafsson goes 2 innings, and Johnson goes 1 inning, giving up really nothing. Anthony Bauer takes the player of the game. That's all our majors games today. So we're going on to the minors. There was nothing. Woo. Moving on. On the 17th, we'll be viewing Cancun versus the Vandals. Look at the lineup. The Vandals have pretty much everything locked down. Why is their hat still? Fix that. That's frustrating. Vandals have pretty much everything here except for the 1 slot and the 3 slot. So let's go to Vancouver. Peter Dawson leading off as our starting pitcher here does walk Crossland. Crossland going for the stolen base. Not going to be in time. Dawson will say, "Thank you very much. I will take that." Steele strikes out. And Tentacion gets a walk as well. They check on him. He's safe though. McBash, a long fly ball to right field is gone. 399-foot home run for McBash. Make that an 0-2 game. Samus II does get the strikeout. So Dawson giving up a hit. Couple walks there. Only damage though is a 2-run home run. Striker spin rate as the starting pitcher for Cancun strikes out Johnny Times II. Harrison flies that one to left field, which does drop in for a single. Grove strikes out the second out of the inning. Benson gets hit by that pitch. That's not going to be great for Cancun there if the Vandals decide to retaliate. Lamar does get the final out though, a little tapper to like the shortstop. Spin rate only giving up a walk, or only giving up a single. Andrews up first in the top of the second does strike out looking. Do or doe, I still don't know how that's pronounced. Strikes out looking. Or swinging. I really didn't see that one. Struck out some way or another. And Cider pops that one up to the shortstop. So Dawson comes in to the second and goes 3 up, 3 down. Doe a deer. Crunkleton gets a single to right field there off the spin rate. King takes the walk, putting a guy on first and second, so it's do. Okay. Gladiator pops this one up to first baseman. McMuffin grounds that one to the second baseman. Can they get the double play here? They do. Spin rate gets himself out of that 2-runner jam. Anderson up against Dawson for his first at bat, strikes out. So Dawson seemingly calmed down after that first inning. Crossland will line out to the shortstop there, and Steele will strike out. So Dawson, 2 3 up, 3 down innings. Just needs the offense to do something. Times the second, grounds out to the shortstop there. Harrison, a long fly ball to center field, will be caught at the wall. Rove grounds that one out to the shortstop for the final out. So 3 up, 3 down again for spin rate. Tentacion pops this one up to the third baseman, decided to catch that one in foul territory. McBash grounds that one out to the third baseman. And Sammons pops this one up to the left fielder. Another 3 up, 3 down inning. Benson up, does line that one to right field for a single. Lamar, long fly ball, and that's out of here. 379-foot 2-run home run from Lamar ties this game up at 2. Crunkleton will ground that one out to the second baseman for the first out. King strikes out for the second. And Gladiator will strike out for the third. So spin rate, giving up 2 hits this inning. One of them a long home run, making this a 2-2 game. Something baseball. Andrews strikes out against Dawson. Do a deer strikes out as well. Cider, a little blooper to the second baseman, which just couldn't be handled, going for a single. And Anderson strikes out, so Dawson still pretty good here. Spin rate still in the pitch. A little pop up to the catcher there from McMuffin, and Times Jr. strikes out. Harrison will take a walk off of spin rate, but Rove will ground to the shortstop, and they'll get the final out at first. So spin rate giving up a walk there, didn't do any damage though. Crossland grounds that one out to the pitcher. Dawson still in this game. Steele lines that one to left field for a single. Going for the steal is Steele, and he is caught stealing, which lets Tentacion strike out and Dawson get a 1-2-3 inning after that nice caught stealing. Benson flies that one to the center fielder for the first out. Lamar smacks that one to right field for the second out, and Crunkleton strikes out. So spin rate still holding down this game, still keeping it a 2-2 score. McBash strikes out. Man, I'm getting my sides mixed up here. McBash strikes out for the first out of the 7th inning. Salmon's the second, kind of taps that one in front of the catcher for the second out. And Andrews strikes out looking. Another 1-up, 1, 2, 3 inning. King strikes out there against spin rate. Gladiator, nice hit down the left field line, trying to stretch this one to second and will get there safely. They will pull their starting pitcher and Hustle now in. Gets the second out by grounding out to second. And James the second will ground out to the shortstop. So Hustle comes in, gets the last couple of outs they needed. Still keeping this 2-2. Looks like Dawson's day is done. Kid comes in and gets the first strikeout against Dew. Sider will ground out to the shortstop. Second out. And Anderson grounds out to the first stop. Or to the first. Wow. Some of those were words. Grounds out to the first baseman for the last out. How about that? Hustle still in the pitch. Harrison lines that one to the left fielder, who I guess bobbled it out there. Gives Harrison the chance to get a double. Rove will strike out for the first out of this inning. This could be dangerous. They take Hustle and put in Fasalio, who gets the pop-up out of Benson for the second out. And Lamar will strike out, so Fasalio comes in and keeps this game still 2-2 going into the 9th inning. My friends need to stop playing games on Steam. Kid still in, gives up a single to Crossland. Crossland tries for the stolen base and is safe. 67 on the year for Crossland. Steele pops that one up to the right fielder for the first out. Crossland trying to steal third and is able to do so, make that 68 on the year. Tentacion pops that one up to left field. Crossland trying to get back home safely and does so. Gives the Toros a 1-run lead. McBash pops this one up to left field, who is able to catch it. So Kid giving up a single hit and a single earned run puts the Vandals in a tough spot in the bottom of the 9th. Crunkleton strikes out. 2 outs left for the Vandals. King pops that one up for the second out. Gladiator grounds that one to the third baseman, just not enough speed to beat that out to first. And the Toros win this one 3-2 in the top of the 9th inning. So looking at our offensive stats here, not a lot for Cancun, but enough to get that final run in the top of the 9th. McBash the only thing going with a home run. For Vancouver, kind of the same story. Harrison getting 2 hits, one of them a double, but just not enough. Lamar gets a home run, just couldn't get 1 run. Cancun's pitching spin rate does go 6 1/3, only giving up 2. Hustle comes in. Valasso takes the win, going 2/3, and Tarbington takes the save. Dawson does go 7 innings, takes only 2 earned runs, but Kid comes in, just couldn't hold the game long enough, takes the loss. Dawson, player of the game. Looking around the lead here, around the league, Rangers beat the Sloths 6-1. Borthwell for Florida going 2 for 3, and that's really about it. Crawley does get a triple. That's his 1 hit of the day. The Sloths Wilson goes 3 for 4, Keeley goes 2 for 4, Dragon goes 2 for 3, and Ecker goes 2 for 4. Ecker does get a home run in this game. Pitching-wise, Jabs takes the loss, going 7 1/3, and Taylor does give up a run, going 2/3 of an inning. San Antonio, Young takes the win, going 6, giving up 1. Von Alder takes the hold, Dolomite takes the hold, and Brother takes the save. Yellow Boy Ecker takes player of the game. That's what we watched. New York comes back against Nashville and is extremely upset by the loss they took yesterday. Takes a 13-5 win. Nashville, 2 for 5 day from Bolts, 2 for 4 day from Love, 2 for 4 day from Makinovich. Home run from Alpine. New York, Storm takes 2 for 5, Johnson takes 2 for 5, Fry goes 1 for 5, Turner goes 2 for 4, Rivers goes 3 for 2, Menard goes 2 for 5, De Niro goes 3 for 4, Johnston goes 2 for 5. Piazza, sorry. Home runs from Menard and Turner and Fry, and De Niro taking a triple. On the pitching side, Oles takes the loss, going 4 2/3, giving up 7. Linsky gives up 1 1/3. Tato takes 1, gives up 1. Hunter gives up 4 1/3. Smokey and Yamauchi both go a third. Don't give up anything. For New York, Sivart takes the win, giving up 2. Pizza goes 2 2/3, giving up 1. Fenway Turner takes the player of the game. I did mention it slightly earlier, but Fry did get a grand slam in this affair. Getting a grand slam at the bottom of the 8th. Over in Outer Banks, Utah takes this win in an extra inning affair, 5-4. Grins goes 3 for 6, Jax goes 4 for 6, Brunson goes 3 for 5, and Thomas goes 3 for 4. Home run from Thomas for Utah. Actually, I think that was the game-winning. That was the game-winning home run. So Thomas taking the game-winning home run in the 10th. Aviators, multi-hit games from Dinkelberg, Gaines, and Borland. Home run also from Dinkelberg and from DeFielder. Pitching-wise, Fairborn goes 6 innings, only giving up 2. Bizquick gets a hold. Dupree takes the blown save, but also gets the win. And Spitz gets the save. For the Aviators, McIntyre goes 6 innings, giving up 4. Rose has a perfect 1 1/3. Okonomi has a decent 1. Gustafsson goes 1, giving up the 1, takes the loss, and Faulkner gives up 0.2, 2/3, and nothing doing against him. Thomas takes the player of the game. No surprise there. Out in Providence, Death Valley takes the win 6-4 over the Crabs. Dong goes 2 for 4, Sim goes 2 for 4, and Gold goes 3 for 4. Home run from Jimmy Dong. Providence, Knox goes 2 for 5, and Blaze goes 2 for 3, and Springfield goes 2 for 3. Home run from Blaze. 2 home runs from Blaze. 1 in the 6th and 1 in the 8th. Pitching-wise, Barker takes the win, going 6 1/3. Chadwick takes the hold, and Green takes the save. For the Crabs, Peyton takes the loss, going 6, giving up 6. Delabar, Komarov, and Handel the 4th all pitch various amounts and don't give up any runs. Johnny Blaze gets the player of the game. That's our majors for the day. Now we're getting to the minors. So the next 2 days, unless I'm mistaken, should be 2 quick sim days. Minors. It's on the 18th. Nothing doing for the majors, so let's check this out. Wheelers and Armadillos. Wheelers take the win 4-1. Offense-wise, only a multi-hit day from Cable. Home run from Con. On the Anchorage side, Dowd goes 2 for 4, and Chimtazoo goes 3 for 4. Home run from Dowd and Turtle. Chimtazoo getting a double and a triple. Really, not much going on offense-wise for either team. Pitching-wise, Fruking takes the loss, going 7, giving up 2. Makimovich goes a third, also gives up 2. Trevino takes the win, going 6 1/3, only giving up 1, and Walter White takes the save. Trevino is the player of the game. The Steeds and the Mounties. Mounties take the win 9-3. Offense-wise for the Steeds, 2 for 4 from Antilles, 2 for 4 for Reeves, and really, they were all singles. Everything was a single today. Kingston, Mounties offense, 2 for 4 from Gibbles, and a bunch of other one-hit days for everyone. Miyazaki takes a home run, Gibbles takes a home run. That's kind of that. Pitching-wise, Good takes the loss, going 6 and giving up only 1, though 5 technically. Homophobe takes the inning, goes 4 runs, and Komnenos goes an inning as well. Torski takes the victory, 6 innings, only giving up 3, and Rolo takes the save. Bob Gibbles is your player of the game.
Yeah, baby. I'll be there in 1 minute.
The Dynamos and the Hepcats.
Oh, that's just fake. She's always checking.
Extra inning affair into the 10th. The Dynamos take the victory over the Hepcats.
Please don't kill me. It was
A 6-5 game.
Please don't take me out the game.
Offense-wise, Larone goes 3 for 6. Sessions goes 4 for 5. Johnson goes 2 for 5. Pond goes 2 for 5. Bunch of singles in that game, but it was enough. Lyman taking 3 RBIs. On the Hepcat side of things, 3 for 5 from Finn Reese, 3 for 5 for Stephenson. Just a bunch of other stuff, bunch of other random hits. Double from Stephenson's the only extra base hit today. Looking at pitching, Garcia goes 7, gives up 3. LeBlanc takes the victory, and Moon takes the save. Baxter goes 5 2/3. Shikansen takes the loss, going 3 1/3, and Madison coming in for 1 inning near the end of the game. Herb Sessions is your player of the game. Just one more check on the pro side. There was nothing. We've done 3 minors games. Just want to double check here. The 19th is another sim day, so we'll do that. Dynamos Hepcats. For our second sim day, Dynamos take a 10-2 win over the Hepcats, led by a 9-run 6th inning. Halen goes 2 for 4 from the Dynamos, 3 for 5 from Sessions, 3 for 4 from Vincent, 2 for 5 from Pond. Vincent has a double, everything else is a bunch of singles. The Hepcats, bunch of one-hit days for quite a few people, and only one run. Only really one or two runs to show for it. Everett takes the double, Finn Reese takes a double, and Stevenson takes a triple. Johnson takes the victory for the Dynamos, going 7 1/3, only giving up 2. Cardinal goes 1 2/3, giving up nothing. Bin Caden takes the loss here, going 5 innings, giving up 6. Destiny takes 2 1/3, giving up 3, and Craig takes 1 2/3, not giving up anything. Pierre Vincent is your player of the game. Armadillos and Wheelers. Armadillos defeat the Wheelers 8 4. No big inning, just a bunch of small scoring innings. Armadillos, offense-wise, 3 for 4 from Hood, 2 from 5 for Khan, 3 for 4 for Capel. Home runs from Nova and Khan. Wheelers, batting, 2 for 5 from Orem, 4 for 4, perfect day for Dowd, 2 for 4 from Michaels, 2 for 5 from Sidorov, and 2 for 4 from Chisenboom. Double from Chisenboom is the only interesting thing. Pitching-wise, Johns the second takes the win, going 6 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. Crinkley going 1 2/3, and Stevenson going 1 1/3, taking the save. For the Wheelers, Otter taking the loss, going 6 1/3 with 6 earned runs. Cummings goes 2 2/3. John Dowd is your player of the game. Our last of our sim day here, State College versus the Mounties. Mounties take an 8-5 shutout win. Only offense really for State College was a 2 for 4 day from Adams Foster, getting a double. That's about it. From the Mounties, 3 for 4 day from Litteris, 2 for 5 day from Carter, 2 for 3 day from Dick. Snick gets a double, Litteris gets a double, and Litteris gets a home run. Who played Chopin? I love you, whoever played Chopin. Thank you. Swift Steeds, Slepian takes the loss, going 5 1/3, giving up 3. Mantix, Phobe, Comenos, Thorne, and Parker all come in relief. Murphy Jr. takes the win from the Mounties, going 6 innings, not giving up anything. Rulo takes the hold, and Jared N. takes 2/3 of an inning. Mike Litteris takes the player of the game. Oh, seriously, this is my favorite Chopin. That finishes our 2 sim days. Going back to the majors today, we are going to watch the Sloths versus the Vandals. Looking at the lineups, the Vandals have this securely on their side. Ties in the 9th position, and Sloths take the 3rd. This guy is high culture. Alright, you know what? Blue line starting for the Vandals today. Gets a fly ball out of Brinkley to center field. Gets a fly ball out of Sullivan to right field. And a walk from Keeley. Dragon takes a strikeout looking. Blue line giving up a walk, but nothing else. Rose, starting for the Sloths, strikes out times the second. Harrison grounds out to the first baseman. Rove hits a single into center. Benson will take a walk there, putting a man on first and second for the Vandals. On a hit and run, Lamar drops that one into shallow right field. The Vandals are going to get a run here. Benson with an RBI single. Crunkleton will ground out to the shortstop for the final out. So Rose, not having a great first inning. Couple of hits, walk, gives up a run. Ecker. Oh boy, nice hit to left field there, down the left field line for a double. Wilson drives that one to right field for the first out. McDonald's hits that one through the gap in the infield for an RBI single. Amazing, I love Chopin. Poe does almost the exact same thing, putting a man on first and third for the Sloths. Sandberg drives in a run there with an RBI single, making this a 2-1 game for the Sloths. Brinkley drives that one into right center field. That's going to hit the wall. This will score 2. Brinkley trying to make this a triple. Looks to me like he's in there safely. Brinkley, 2 RBI triple, makes this a 4-1 game. O'Sullivan does strike out for the second out of the inning. Keeley will take a walk. Try and pick off Keeley, but he's still there safely. And a hit and run for Keeley. Dragon will ground out to the third baseman. Blue line not having a great inning. Gives up 4 earned runs, quite a few hits, gives up a triple. Not a great start for Blue line. Let's see if the Vandals offense can do anything. King up first, grounds to the shortstop. Gladiator does get a walk, putting a man on first. McMuffin will kind of dribble that one through the infield, putting a man on first and second for the Vandals. Times the second will get that one by the third baseman. They're sending the runner around to home for an RBI double from Times. Makes this a 4-2 game. Harrison, a long fly ball to right field, and that is gone. Harrison, continuing his hot streak, gives the Vandals the lead, a 5-4 game. Rose able to calm some things down, gets the second out of the inning. Benson, a long fly ball to right center, and that's another home run. Rose falling apart on the mound, gives up a second home run in this inning, making this a 6-4 Vandal lead. Lamar continuing this onslaught from the Vandals offense, gets another single. And finally, Rose able to end this inning. Crunkleton striking out looking, but Rose, 2 home runs given up, 5 earned runs this inning. Blue line saying, "Thank you, offense. I will take that." Gets 2 quick outs. Liner to the shortstop and a strikeout. McDonald grounds that to the shortstop, who just puts that in his pocket. Poe flies that one to center field, so Blue line following up a good 5-run second with only a single. Still a 6-4 game. King, wanting to continue what was going on in the second inning, tries but flies that one to center field. Gladiator strikes out swinging. And McMuffin flies that one to center field as well. So Rose has calmed down a bit. Got a 3-up, 3-down inning. Sandberg up against blue line, flies that one out to left field. Brinkley grounds that one to the third baseman. And O'Sullivan is going to drop that one into right field. No! McMuffin is there to make that catch. So another 3-up, 3-down inning for blue line. Rose still on the mound, gets the strikeout of times the second. Hunter Harrison grounds to the second baseman. Rove, oh boy, is that one weird. Not seeing that again. 388-foot home run from Rove. Vandals now up 7-4. Benson hits that one well to left field there too, and oh wow! Rose giving up back-to-back home runs, make this an 8-4 lead for the Vandals. Lamar grounds that one to the shortstop for the final out. Rose, not having a wonderful start here today, gives up another 2 home runs. Keeley does strike out swinging there. Blue line still on the mound for the Vandals. Dragon strikes out swinging as well. Ecker drives that one to center field for a single. Wilson flies this one out to right field for the final out of the inning. So blue line, after giving a 4-run inning in the second, starting to calm himself down. Rose still on the mound for the Sloths. Does get the first out of Crunkleton. King flies that one out to right field. And Gladiator, a sharply hit ball to the third baseman, but able to make that play is McDonald. McDonald now, after that wonderful play, hits that one out of the park. No way were we going to see that one stay here. So 364 feet home run from McDonald makes this an 8-5 game. Poe strikes out looking for the first out. Justin Hipsbad now on the mound for... What hat is that? That's not the right hat. Ripsbad now on the mound for the Vandals. Looks like Sandberg got a single there. Brinkley takes a walk. O'Sullivan does take a strikeout. And Keeley, with the runners moving on that pitch, flies out to the left fielder. So Ripsbad calming himself down, getting out of the inning. Makes this an 8-5 game. Dolomite now pitching for the Sloths, gets a grounder out of McMuffin. Times the second, able to hold his swing up and will take the walk. They try and pick Times the second off, but that ball gets away from the first baseman. Times the second trying to go to third. He's safe. Harrison grounds that one to the shortstop for the second out of the inning. Rove, liner to the third baseman. So Dolomite gets himself out of that inning. What name is this? Grover Wokenfuss now on the mound for the Vandals. Dragon flies out to right center. Ecker pops that one up to the second baseman. And Nielsen will strike out. So Wokenfuss, 3 up, 3 down. Benson, little dribbler in front of the catcher for the first out. Von Alder now on the mound for the Sloths. Lamar grounds that one to shortstop. And Crunkleton flies that one out to center fielder. 3 up, 3 down. Wickenfuss still on the mound. Gets the first out from McDonald. Poe, a little dribbler to the third baseman, able to get there safely. It's like an infield single. Sandberg gets him over to second with a single as well. Brinkley will get everyone around to the next base. They're sending the runner from third. He will score. Makes this an 8-6 lead. Still for the Vandals, but slowly the Sloths are coming back. O'Sullivan, oh boy, this is going to tie this game. That goes to the wall. O'Sullivan going to second, Brinkley rounding third, makes this an 8-8 game. A 2 RBI double from O'Sullivan. Kidd now out on the mound. They took Wickenfuss out. Kidd does get the fly out from Healy. It looks like he does get the last out here to center field. So Wickenfuss giving up quite a few runs in this inning. Kidd came in, finished the inning out, but it is an 8-8 game now. King says, I want some of those runs back. Let me get on first with a single. Gladiator will ground out, though, to the shortstop as a double play. And McMuffin pops that one up. So this game will stay tied. Von Alder able to get 3 outs he needs. Ecker up to bat up against Iceman. Gets a single to right field there. Wilson strikes out looking. Not able to pull the trigger. McDonald grounded to third. Are they going to try for the double play? They get the out at second. They get the out at first. Whew. So Iceman able to hold this game tied. Can the Vandals offense finish this in the bottom of the ninth? Times the second's going to try his best. He gets on base with a bloop single to right field. Harrison tries to get him over, just unsuccessfully. Double play there from Harrison. Rove is going to try and get this game done with one swing. Almost, that's off the wall. Rove will take a double, giving Benson the opportunity to bring him home. Benson will take a walk, keep the lineup moving. Lamar, can he finish this game out? Crowd trying to get into this, but no. Lamar grounds out to the first baseman. Brother able to finish this inning. So we will go to the top of the 10th inning in an 8-8 game. Bentley lines that out to left field for a single. Bentley the pitcher. Poe lined that to left field for a single. Sandberg flies that one out to center field. Brinkley lines that one to the third baseman in for a double play. So Bentley able to get 3 outs. No damage done. Bobby Hill now on the mound. Crunkleton will ground that to the first baseman. King pops that one up to left field for the second out. Gladiator will sneak that by the left side of the infield for a single. McMuffin, while up, a wild pitch. Gladiator now on second. McMuffin trying to end this game with the single. They're bringing Gladiator home, and they don't throw it. They don't throw the ball. Gladiator, the winning single. Or McMuffin, the winning single. They didn't even try. The Vandals, a 9-8 win. In the bottom of the 10th inning. This could have been anyone's game. The Vandals just wanted it more. Looking at our offensive stats here, Brinkley does go 2 for 5, Ecker goes 3 for 5, McDonald goes 3 for 5, Poe goes 3 for 5, and Sandberg goes 3 for 5. A lot of 3 for 5s there. Home runs from McDonald and a triple from Brinkley for San Antonio. Vancouver, 2 for 4 from Times the Second, 3 for 5 from Rove, 2 for 3 for Benson, 2 for 5 for Lamar, and 2 for 5 from McMuffin with that walk-off single. Harrison, Rove, and Benson all get home runs. Pitching-wise, Rose takes a 5-inning, 8-run affair. Dolomite comes in for an inning. Von Alder comes in for 2 2/3, and Brother comes in for a third. Hill does come in for 2/3 and takes the loss. Blue Line goes 5 innings, only giving up 4. Rips Bad takes an inning, gives up a run. Book and Fuss gets that blown save, that big 3-run inning. Kidd, Iceman, and Bentley all come in and close the door on San Antonio. Bentley takes the win, and Billy Benson gets the player of the game. Looking around the league here, the Aviators take a 2-1 win over the Voyagers. Johnson goes 2 for 4 as really the only interesting thing for New York. From the Aviators, 2 for 4 from Blitz, and a home run from D'Alessio in the 6th. Pitching-wise, Slothface goes a complete game, 8 innings, but takes the loss. Outer Banks goes 7 innings, takes the win, only giving up 1. Johnson takes the hold, and Okanami takes the save. Mookie Banks is the player of the game. What? Okay, fine. I won't click that button. The Crabs take a victory over the Toros, 5-2. Nothing really special for the Toros here. On the Crabs side of things, Chickens Jr. goes 2 2/3, and Fish goes 2 for 3. Words. Blaze gets a home run, and Small gets a home run for the Crabs. Pitching-wise, McQueen takes the loss, going 6 1/3, giving up 3. Puar goes an inning, gives up 2, and D'Alessio goes 2/3 of an inning. Starter goes 6 innings, gives up 2. 43 gets the win, going 2 innings, and Yoshida gets the save, going an inning. Ryan Stryker is your player of the game. The Stars lose to the Railroaders 3-2. For Utah, a lot of single-hit games. The home run from Fullman. That's really about it, though. That was enough. From the Stars side, also a lot of one-hit games. Well, I really shouldn't say a lot. 3 one-hit games, and that's really it. Not much going for Nashville. Pitching-wise, from Utah, Bergen goes 7 innings pitched, gives up 1 earned run, and Livingston gets the win, going 2. Collins goes 6 1/3, giving up 2. Tato goes an inning and a third. Smokey takes the loss, going 2/3, giving up a run, and Hunter goes 2/3. Cal Bergen is your player of the game. Over in Florida, Death Valley takes the win 4-3. Jimmy Dong goes 2 for 4 in the game, and that's really about it. It's enough, apparently. Florida. Just 3 hits. 3 runs off of those 3 hits. Gonzalez gets a home run, and so does DeMars. Just nothing else. Pitching-wise, Birdington takes the win, going 7 innings, only giving up 1. And Balkin takes the save, giving up 2 innings, giving up 2 runs. Keller taking that loss, giving up 2. Bolt giving up 1 in 2/3 of an inning. Pozo and Cowers both come in for really nice saves. Oops. I didn't get to see the very end of that. Birdington takes player of the game. On the minor side of things, the Hepcats destroy the Dynamos 14-4. Wasn't really a chance there, was there? Offense-wise, Finn Reese goes 3 for 5, Fitted goes 2 for 5, McGrath goes 2 for 4, Sampson goes 2 for 5, Sasaki goes 2 for 5, Stevens goes 2 for 5, and Esso goes 2 for 5. Home runs from Sampson and Esso. The Dynamos side, Halen goes 2 for 4, and Johnson goes 2 for 4. Home run from Halen. Farias takes the win, going 7 innings, giving up 3, and Destiny goes 2 innings, not giving up anything. Lisova takes the loss in this game, giving up 9, in 1-1. What? Wow, I didn't see that part. Lisova takes the loss, going 1 1/3 and giving up 9. Cardinal goes 3 2/3. Stedman third goes 3. Santo goes 1. 9 innings, 9 earned runs. That's crazy. The Armadillos take out the Wheelers 7-3. Not a lot of offense for Anchorage. Going 3 for 4 is Sidorov, and a home run from Turtle. For the Dillos, 2 for 5 from Tomato, 2 for 5 from Reeves, 2 for 3 from LeClaire, and 2 for 4 from Cross. LeClaire takes the home run, and Reeves takes the home run as well. Pitching-wise, Dugan will take the loss, going 5 and giving up 7. And Dog goes 3. The nice showing there. Just offense couldn't do anything. Cato takes the win, going 5 1/3, giving up 3. 170 goes 2, and Watson goes 1 2/3. Mike Reeves takes the player of the game. The Swift Steeds take out the Mounties 10-6. Litteris goes 2 for 5, Gibbles goes 2 for 3, Bonanza goes 2 for 5, and Miyazaki goes 3 for 4. Home run from Gibbles. 5 straight goes 3 for 5, Wash goes 2 for 4, Reeves goes 2 for 5, and Name goes 2 for 4. Home run from Adams, Foster, and Gibbles. This guy knows how to sing. The Mounties, pitching-wise, Corcoran goes 4 2/3, giving up 4. N goes 1 1/3. McQuack takes the loss, giving up 4 1 2/3. State College, Boogie goes 5 1/3, giving up 3. Spies goes 2.2 2/3. Thornton takes the blown save, going 2/3, giving up 2. Jones will take the win after that, though. And Tito comes in relief. Bob Gibbles is the player of the game. Saw all those. For our next game, we will take a look at Utah versus Nashville. Utah has the sizable advantage here. So let's get this game going. Arian starts for Nashville today. Gives up a leadoff single to Johns. Johns on a hit and run takes second base. Grins will get him over to third with a single into left field, and Johns will get home safely, taking an early 1-0 lead. 2 batters, 1 run. Jax grounds out to the third baseman. Grins will take second, though. Bauer flies that one out to left field, which will drop, giving Bauer a single. Barnes lines that one down the left field line for a, looks like it's a stand-up double. Bauer rounds the bases and scores, extending this lead to 3-0. That's an OOTP interestingness. Brunson flies that one to left center field. Is that going to stay in the park? No! It is not. Brunson, a 2-run home run, 5-0 for Nashville with only 1 out in the first. McDavitt does strike out there for the second out. And Fullman pops this one up to the second baseman. Arian, 5 hits that inning. 5 earned runs off those 5 hits. Just could not get anyone out. Utah up 5-0. Windsor leading things off as the starting pitcher for Utah. Gets a fly ball out of Holt and a ground out of Fox. Bong grounds that one to the shortstop for the third out, so 3 up, 3 down for Windsor. Thomas, a fly ball to left for the first out. Johns, a fly ball to right for the second out. Grins, a long fly ball to the center fielder for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for Arian after that horrible 5-run first inning. Love, a ground out to second for the first out. Alpine, a strikeout. And Elliott, a strikeout as well. So Windsor, another 3 up, 3 down. Jax, oh Lord, goodbye baseball. No way that was coming back. 391 feet. Home run from Jax makes the 6-0 Utah. Bauer pops this one up to the center fielder for the first out of the inning. Barnes. Catcher's interference for Barnes. That's not one you see called every day. Brunson, a line drive to center, will fall in for a double. They're sending the guy home. Barnes, safe at home from first on a RBI double from Brunson, make this 7-0. McDavitt, a liner to right field, will be caught. Brunson going to tag up and head to third. Fullman pops this one up. Will it drop? No, it will not. So Arian does get out of this inning, giving up another 2 runs. Another 2 hits. Evans up here. Grounds that one to first base. First out. Makanovich hits this one to left field for the second out of the inning. CP Jr. will strike out. Another 3 up, 3 down inning. Thomas, I don't know what that shortstop was doing, but he made the play, so it doesn't matter. First out. Johns, a strikeout. And Grins, a strikeout. So Arian, his first 3 up, 3 down inning, making this quick inning there. Bolt, a long fly ball to the center fielder for the first out. Fox a grounder to the second baseman. And Bong will strike out swinging. So through 4 innings, Utah up 7-0 over Nashville. Jax will ground that one to the second baseman for the first out of the top of the 5th. Bauer will get plunked in the back, take his free base. And checking on Bauer at first. Barnes will strike out swinging for the second out. Checking on Bauer again. Brunson pops that one up to short center for the last out. So Arian avoiding disaster there. After that hit by pitch, gets out of it. Windsor, on a really good start so far, gets the first out from Love to the left fielder. Alpine drives that one to the second baseman for the second out, and Elliott will strike out swinging. So Windsor, 5 innings. So far, so good. McDavitt will line that one to right center off of the new pitcher Wilinski for a double. Fullman will strike out. A wild pitch from Wilinski will take McDavitt to third. Thomas trying his best to bring home his teammate, not able to do so. Johns will pop this one up to right field. Will it drop? No. Wilinski gets out of the mess he created himself. Still 7-0 Utah. Is this going to be the end of the no-hitter? It is. Windsor takes this one into the 6th inning. Evans gets a home run, making this 7-1 Utah. Makanovich will ground that one out to the second baseman. SCP Jr. will strike out. Lightning Bolt pops that one up to the center fielder for the last out. What is going on with this song? Oh god. I don't want to know. Wilinski still pitching, grins, pops this one up. I'm gonna skip this. I don't... what? No. 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 Jax did get out in somewhere for him. Bauer pops that one up to center field. That would sound like one of those horrible wind-up boxes. Oh no. Windsor's still on the mound. Fox grounds that one out. Bong will ground that one out as well. Oh. And Love will strike out. That Chopin song wasn't like Chopin though. That was bad. Oh god. Barnes will take the walk up against Wilinski. Oh. Brunson will strike out looking. Request whatever you guys want. That was just weird. McDavitt will take a walk there as Barnes was on the move. Fullman will ground out to the shortstop. Smokey does get out of this inning, gets the double play there. So still a 7-1 game for Utah. Alpine does get a single up the middle off of Windsor for their second hit of the game. Elliott grounds that one to the shortstop. They do not get the double play. Evans grounds that one to the shortstop. They're going to try this again, and this time they do get the double play. So Windsor taking this into the 9th inning. Thomas will ground that one to the the pitcher for the first out. Johns will take the walk. Smokey will check on Johns there at first. Johns will go running. Looks like he's in there pretty safe. 48 stolen bases for him. Grins hits this one deep to right field. That will be caught, though. And Johns will advance to third base. Can Jax bring him in? Yes, he can. Jax gets a single off of Smokey. Makes this an 8-1 game. Bauer up, pops this one up to the center fielder for the final out of the top of the ninth. So, will we see Windsor try and complete this game on a 2-hit affair? Makunochi, oh wow, that's someone else. Makunochi flies out to right field. CP Jr. flies out to center field. And Bolt grounds that one to the shortstop, who makes a spectacular play. Windsor goes a complete game, giving up only 2 hits and a run. Taking a very good perfect game into the 6th inning. Utah's offense. Jax goes 2 for 5 and Brunson goes 2 for 4. Not much to talk about. Doesn't really matter when the other team doesn't score. Brunson takes a home run and so does Jax. Nashville. Alpine and Evans get the only hits of the game. Evans getting that home run. Pitching-wise, Windsor does go the full 9 innings and only gives up 1 earned run, giving up only 2 hits. The Stars. Arian takes the loss, giving up 7 earned runs. Walensky goes 2 1/3, and Smokey goes 1 2/3. Windsor is obviously the player of the game. Around the league here, the Voyagers take out the Aviators 4-2. For New York batting-wise, Storm goes 2 for 4, and Johnson goes 2 for 3. And Johnston the 5th goes 3 for 3. Perfect day from him. Storm gets a home run in this game. The Aviators, Von Matt goes 2 for 4, and Selich goes 2 for 4 as well. DeFielder gets a home run. New York, Chouate takes the win, going 8 innings, giving up 1 earned run. Morgan takes the save. Detective Wulo takes the loss for Outer Banks, giving up 4. Rose and Faulkner both come in relief and do pretty dang well. Choate is the player of the game. Over in Providence, the Crabs beat the Toros 6-4. Steele goes 2 for 5, Salmons goes 2 for 4, and Cider goes 3 for 4. Home run by Steele in this game. The Crabs, Morimera goes 2 for 4, Small goes 2 for 4, and Springfield goes 2 for 3. Pitching-wise, Varga takes the loss for the Toros, going 6 innings, giving up 5. Hustle goes 1, gives up 1, and Puar goes 1 and does pretty dang well. Stalin takes the win, going 7, giving up only 1 earned runs. Delabar goes 2/3, gives up 3, and Yoshida comes in for the save. Stalin is your player of the game. Watch that. The Vandals beat the Sloths 8-4. For the Sloths offense, Dragon goes 2 for 4. Home run from Keeley, and that's really all there kind of is. A bunch of doubles, actually. Donald, Brinkley, Sandberg, Wilson, Dragon, Ecker all get doubles. Vancouver's side of things, Lamar goes 2 for 3, and McMuffin goes 2 for 3. Triple from Harrison. Home runs from McMuffin, Gladiator, and Lamar. Gladiator actually was a grand slam in the 9th inning. Grand slam for Gladiator. Pitching-wise, Manbro goes 6 2/3, giving up 4. Von Alder goes an inning. And Brother takes the loss, going 2/3 of an inning. McConnell for Vancouver goes 7, gives up 4, and Kidd goes 2 innings, taking the win. Hendricks Lamar is your player of the game. This is good sleepy time music, yes. Currently it is, I don't even know, Eric Satie. I don't know how to pronounce the song. It's something number 1. Rangers beat the Scorpions in an 11-inning game 4-3. DiStefano goes 3 for 5, and Catone goes 2 for 4. Doubles off of Dong, Gold, and Sim. Florida, 3 for 5 for Bowman and 2 for 5 for Hank. Bowman takes the walk-off single. Crowley takes a home run, and Borthwell takes a home run as well. So that's EA. So that's EA. Yeah, I have no clue how to pronounce that thing. Pitching-wise, Death Valley. Styles goes 7, gives up 3. Balkin comes in, gives up 1 2/3. Chadwick comes in, goes 1 1/3. Leon takes the loss, going 2/3, giving up that walk-off single in the 11th. Florida goes 5 1/3. Nut gives up 2. Jimbo takes a hold, goes 1 2/3. Bolt takes the blown save. Pozo and Cowers both come in, giving up nothing, and Taylor takes the win. Buster Nut takes the player of the game. That's their minor leagues. The Mounties beat the Swifties 7-4. Bonanza goes 2 for 4. Carter goes 2 for 3. Miyazaki goes 3 for 4. Tachibana goes 2 for 4. Home run from Miyazaki. For State College, 2 for 4 for Van Tills, 3 for 4 for Winston, 2 for 4 for Phalange, and 2 for 4 for Reeves. Reeves gets a home run in this game. For the Mounties, Buckley takes the victory, going 5, giving up 3. Bro goes 1 1/3. McQuack goes 1, gets a hold, and Washington takes the save, going 1 2/3. Montgomery for State College takes the loss, going 5 2/3, giving up 7. Parker, Phobe, and Mantix all come in relief without giving up any runs. Miyazaki takes your player of the game. Noda Miyazaki. The Armadillos beat the Wheelers 3-4, or 4-3. That's how that would be more pronounced. Turtle goes 2 for 4, and Chimp to Zoo goes 2 for 5, and Chaisenbu goes 3 for 4 for Anchorage. Home run from Chimp to Zoo. The Dillos, Hood goes 2 for 4, Reeves goes 2 for 4, Leclerc goes 2 for 3. Cross and Reeves both taking a home run there. For the Wheelers, Daring has a good start, going 6, giving up only 1 earned run. White takes the loss and a blown save, going 1 1/3, giving up 3. And Strap the 4th goes 2/3 innings. Fruking goes 3 2/3, giving up an earned run. Fidel goes 2 1/3, giving up 1 run. Watson takes the win, going 1 and giving up 1. And Makinovich, the second, takes the save. Bobby Daring is your player of the game. Meanwhile, in Dallas, the Dynamos take down the Hepcats 11-1. Big victory there for Dallas. For the Hepcats, Sasaki goes 2 for 4, and that's really interesting. All that's interesting. Finn Reeves gets a home run. A solo shot. Dallas, Larone goes 3 for 5. Camden goes 2 for 5. Vincent goes 2 for 5. Rogers goes 2 for 5. Johnson goes 2 for 5, and Pond goes 2 for 4. Larone and Halen both get home runs for the Dynamos. Pitching-wise, Joden takes the loss, going 4 innings, giving up 7. Smith goes 3 1/3, giving up 4, and Madison goes 2/3. Rune takes the win here, going 5 innings, giving up an earned run. Alpha goes 3 1/3, and Bravo goes 2/3. Toby Larone is your player of the game. Toby Larone ties the Dallas regular season game record for runs with 4. Congratulations, Larone. That is your Miners Day today. On the 22nd, we have Desert Valley versus Florida. So looking at this, it's mostly Desert Valley going on here. 1st, 5th, and 8th spots are the Rangers. Colton Kai and Guy Walker are going to start this game. I'm going to get this game going, and as is my usual thing, I have to pee every couple of hours. I don't get to pee at work. Speedy Boy launches that one to right center, which is caught for the first out. Kai having a good start, so I will be right back, guys. I need to pee. Sorry, guys. Back. Still 0-0, so nothing going for either team. Catone flies that one out to left field. Kai, so far so good. Bogart also flies one out to left field. Looks like it's a 3 up, 3 down. Looks like 3 up, 3 down for both teams so far. Yep. Walker for the Scorpions strikes out Crowley. Hilmer strikes out as well. And Kidoff will take a walk. Bowman grounds that one to the shortstop, who will get the out at first. So far, no real offense for either team. David flies that one out to center field. Sim grounds that one out to the second baseman. And Gold gets that one through the middle of the infield for a single. Speedy Boy kind of pops that one up into the infield for the third out. Quick flies this one out to center field for the first out. Hank, a long fly ball to right center, which is caught. Oh boy. Gonzalez, a grounder to second. 3 up, 3 down. Dong will strike out. DiStefano gets plugged in the back by Kai. Last name will take a walk. Catone drives that one into left field, down the left field line. This will score DiStefano. They send last name as well, who will also score. So an RBI double for Catone. Bogart flies that one to right field, which is caught the second out. David will strike out swinging, but the Scorpions get on the board here. A 2-0 lead. Orthwell gets plumped there by Walker. DeMars will fly this one out to left field first out of the inning. Crowley will strike out swinging. And Hilmer will fly this one to center field for the third out. So both Walker and Kai having pretty good starts so far. Sim will ground that one out to the shortstop. Oh boy, Gold hits that one. Long way to right field, but that's caught. It's a well hit ball. Speed Boy pops that one up to left field for an out. So Kai having 3 up, 3 down. Kidoff will ground that one to the pitcher. Bowman will get a single there, their first hit of the game for Florida. And Quick follows that up with a long fly ball out of this park. 399 feet, 2-run home run for Quick ties this game up in the blink of an eye. Hank will fly or line out to the second baseman, and Gonzalez will pop this one up. So Walker gives up a 2-run home run off the back of a single to make this game 2-2. Dong will strike out there. DiStefano will ground out to the shortstop. Last name hits a long and high fly ball to center for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Borthwell pops this one up as well. This one out of play and will get caught for first out. DeMars strikes out swinging. Crowley lines that one to center field, which is bobbled. An error by Sims out in center. Walker doesn't care though. Gets the strikeout on Hilmer. An error by Sim. Catone flies out to left field. Bogart hits a nice line drive down the right field line for a double. David, a little bloop into right field, drops, taking Bogart to third. David goes for the stolen base. Looks like he's safe for his 32nd of the year. Sim grounds that one to second for the second out. Gold trying to bring someone home. Not able to do so. Liner, or grounder to third, ends this inning. Walker still on the mound, takes a ground ball from Kidoff to get the first out. Bowman, though, lines that one into left field. Chadwick replaces Walker. Chadwick immediately giving up a long hit to the wall. Looks like this is going to be a triple. A triple for Quick. Makes this a 3-2 lead for Florida. Hank grounds that one out to second for the second out. Gonzalez will take a walk. Chadwick checks on Gonzalez there. Borthwell will strike out. So Florida taking advantage of the reliever Chadwick coming in. Takes a 3-2 lead. Speedy Boy gets on first with a single to right field. Speedy Boy tries for the stolen base after a pitch out, and he's safe. Jimmy Dong gets Speedy Boy over to third. DiStefano pops this one up to center. Are they going to try and send Speedy Boy? They are. He tries to tag up, and he is out by a mile. Oh boy. Speedy Boy, nowhere close to safe. Chadwick still on the mound. DeMars gets a single off of him. Green now replaces Chadwick. Pop up from Crowley to left field. Gets the out. Hilmer up at the plate, but a wild pitch by Green, and they will walk Hilmer, so double play still in order. Man on first and second. Double play really in order there. Kitsoff takes a walk as well. Soft pop-up by Bowman to left field. They'll make the play and not score anyone. Quick will strike out there with bases loaded, so Green salvages whatever that inning was going to end up being. Death Valley has their final 3 outs here. First name, last name. Hits that one to right field. Catone will walk, giving first and second. Bogart pops this one up for the first out of the inning. David hits that one to the shortstop for a double play, and that will end the game. Florida takes a 3-2 a pretty massive advantage. Aviators, though, pitching and the second slot. Starting pitching for the Aviators is McIntyre. Gives up a, or takes, will take a out at second. Johnson flies out to center. Fry, a long fly ball to right field. Gets a 3 up, 3 out. McIntyre. Nice inning there. Sivart getting the start for the Aviators. Delasio strikes out swinging. Blitz flies that one to right center. Center fielder getting the out there. And Hawaii getting a liner to center, also out. So 3 up, 3 down for both starting pitchers. Turner, a nice hit to left field there, trying for 3. And he's safe, so Turner gets a triple. Piazza takes a walk. Rivers grounds into a double play, but that's fine. They will get the run. Menard takes a walk. Menard trying for a stolen base, gets thrown out easily. But that's okay. Voyagers go up 1-0. Von Matt takes a walk to fielder. A nice single into left field. Dinkelberg, a long and high fly ball to center field. Gets a pitcher over to third base. Selich strikes out swinging. Gaines will also strike out swinging. So runner on first and third, just couldn't do anything with it. De Niro flies one out to left field. Johnston, the fifth, will fly the one out to center. Storm pops that one up to the first baseman. So a 3 up, 3 down for McIntyre. Borland sneaks though on that one into center. Delasio, little grounder to the pitcher for the first out. A fly ball to the center fielder by Blitz. Gets Borland to third base. Hawaii takes a walk. Von Matt swings and misses for a strikeout. Johnson up at bat. Gets a single to right field, drops in front of the right fielder. Oh, Johnson got thrown out at first. Fry strikes out swinging, and Turner gets a single. Wow, Johnson, what are you doing at first base, man? Piazza gets a single there. Rivers a grounder to third. They get the out at second. For the end of the inning. Johnson kind of messing things up there by getting thrown out at first. To fielder. Lines that one to left field. Dinkelberg a grounder to third. Selic gets a single there. Gaines gets a nice hit down the left field line. Will be a double for sure. They're sending Selic home. He's safe. Make this a 1-1 game from an RBI double by Gaines. Sivart, a wild pitch, gets Gaines to third, but Borland strikes out. So Sivart giving up a hit there, giving up an earned run. Menard pops that one up against McIntyre. De Niro will take a walk. Johnston pops that one up to the first baseman. They're really trying to make sure De Niro stays on first. Fly ball there by Storm will hit the ground out in deep center, and that will score De Niro. So an RBI double from Storm. A long fly ball from Johnson ends the inning, but the Voyagers now up 2-1. Delacio, a liner to left field, the first out. Blitz, soft blooper into center for a single. Hawaii, a grounder to second base. Ends this inning. Fry, a long fly ball to left center. Gets a double. Turner, a grounder to third base. The first out. Piazza, a grounder to pitcher for the second out. And Rivers, a bloop single to center that will score a run off of McIntyre there. Checking on Rivers at first base, doing so again. Rivers on the run there, but Menard takes the walk. Oh boy, that's a long fly ball. Wow, that was caught. De Niro flies out to the warning track for the last out of the inning. McIntyre gets out of that, only giving up one earned run. Von Matt will hit that one into left center for a double. The fielder hits that one into left field for a single, man on first and third. They replaced Sivart with Pizza, who gets a strikeout. A long fly ball to center field that should score the runner from third. Makes this a 3-2 game to Pizza. Gives up that run that'll be charged to Sivart. Gaines, a single into left field there. Borland hits that one into right center, will score another run, so a tied up game here, 3-3. Delacio strikes out, but Pizza could not hold the win, could not hold the lead here. So now a 3-3 game. Johnston grounds out to the third baseman. Storm gets an infield single there. Storm on his way to second and is safe with his 48th steal of the season. Johnson grounds that one to the shortstop, but is safe. Get another infield hit here. And Johnson gets picked off at first again. Oh my lord. Fry will get a double though. That'll score another run, make it 4-3. But Johnson, what are you doing, boy? Get picked off at first base 2 times in a game. Oh. Turner takes the walk there. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because Piazza gets out at first, but wow. McIntyre just is in awe of how many people he's picked off this game. Blitz hits that one long to center field and is out. Oh, right. That ball is out of here. Hawaii with a solo shot ties this back up at 4. Hey, Brent, how's it going? Von Matt, a single to right field there. So giving up a run here in the 7th. The fielder strikes out. Winchester now up to pitch. Dinkelberg grounds that one out to third to end this inning. So Winchester keeps it tied at 4-4. Johnson now into pitch for the Voyagers, gets a strikeout out of Rivers. Oh boy, this is not good. Menard into second with a stand-up double. De Niro strikes out swinging. Johnston, the 5th, does ground out to the shortstop, so Johnson able to get out of the inning. After that stand-up double there. Winchester gets a ground out of Selich and a flyout out of Gaines. And a ground out of Borland. So keeping this game tied at 4. Both teams' relievers, both teams' bullpens doing pretty well. Storm up against Johnson, grounds out for the first out. Johnson takes a walk from Johnson. Fry pops that one out to the right field for the second out of the inning. Fry on his way to second is thrown out, or Johnson on his way to second is thrown out by a mile. Johnson picked off 3 times on the base paths already this game. How many runs could they have scored? We'll never know. Delacio flies that one to center field. Blitz strikes out looking. Hawaii smacks that one deep to center. Does it have enough? It does! Hawaii with the walk-off solo home run from Winchester. Winchester going to go home and just wish he had never thrown that pitch. Aviators win this game 5-4 over the Voyagers. Offense-wise, Storm goes at 2 for 5, Johnson goes 2 for 4, Fry goes 2 for 5, Turner goes 2 for 3. Home run, triple off of Turner, that's about it. Johnson gets caught stealing, really should be charged with 3 there. Aviators, 2 for 4 from Hawaii with that walk-off solo home run. 2 for 3 from Von Matt, 2 for 4 from to Fielder, 2 for 4 from Gaines, and 2 for 4 from Borland. Home run from Hawaii. Pitching wise, Savart goes 5 innings, giving up 3. Pizza gets a blown save, going 1 2/3, giving up 1, and Winchester gives up that big walk-off home run in the ninth after 2 innings of play. Aviators pitching, McIntyre takes a solid 7-inning, 4 earned run start. Johnson goes 1 1/3 with no runs, and Okonomi takes a win, going 2/3. Hawaii takes the walk-off and the player of the game. Around the league, Nashville beats the Railroaders 9-2. Big inning in the third. Offense-wise for Utah, Bauer goes 3 for 4, and that's really the only interesting thing. Barnes does get a home run. For the Stars, Fox goes 2 for 4, Bong goes 2 for 4, and a CP Jr. goes 2 for 4. Home runs from a CP Jr., Love, Alpine, and Bong. It's like a lot of those in the third. Fairborn takes the loss for Utah, going 5, giving up 7. And Dupree goes 3, giving up 2. Oles takes the win, going 8 1/3, not giving up any runs. Walensky goes 2/3, giving up 2. Tyler Oles is your player of the game. Oh, wow. I am glad we did not watch this game, in all honesty. The look how tiny the text is! The Sloths take a 2-1 victory over the Vandals in 15 innings. Oh, wow. I would have been here forever. Offense-wise, McDonald's the only one with a multi-hit game for San Antonio, going 2 for 5. Home run from McDonald, and a double from McDonald. Harrison goes 2 for 4, and that's it. Poe gets a sac fly in the 15th. Jeez. Wow. Pitching wise, Young goes 6 1/3, Hill goes 2 2/3, Dolomite goes 1/3, Von Alder goes 2/3, Pooper goes 1 2/3, and Brother takes the win, going 3 1/3. No one gave up a run, technically. Young gets charged a run, not an earned run, though. Dawson goes 7, gives up 1 earned run. Kidd goes 1 2/3, Wickenfuss goes 2, Iceman goes 2, Ripspad goes 1, Bentley goes 1 1/3, giving up the game-winning sac fly. Elias Young is the player of the game. God, that game. What kind of craziness was that? We watched... Which game did we just watch? We watched Voyagers, so we still need to do this one. Death Valley takes a 4-3 victory over the Rangers. Death Valley, DiStefano goes 3 for 4, Bogart goes 2 for 4. Florida, the Rangers, Borthwell goes 4 for 5, Kitoff goes 2 for 5. Home run from DiStefano for Death Valley, home run from DeMars for Florida. Death Valley, Barker takes the win, going 8 innings, only giving up 3. Green takes the save, going 1 inning. Florida's pitching, 7 2/3 from Jabs, going 2 earned runs. Bolt takes the loss, giving up 1. Moston goes a 3rd, and Cowers goes a 3rd. DiStefano takes the player of the game. What am I doing here? Scores. Nothing else there. Minors games. The Wheelers beat the Dynamos 6-3. 2 3-run innings in the 6th and the 7th. Dallas's offense, 2 for 2 day with 3 walks for Halen. 2 for 3 from Sessions and 2 from 4 from Rogers. Halen takes a home run. Anchorage's batting. Turtle goes 2 for 4. Michaels goes 2 for 4. Home run from Turtle and from Michaels. But it was enough to get it done. Pitching-wise, Garcia for Dallas goes 5 2/3, gives up 3. Santo goes 1, gives up 3. And Bravo goes 1 1/3, not giving up anything. Anchorage, Trevino goes 5 2/3, giving up 3. Smith goes a third. Walter White takes the victory, goes 2 innings, and Cummings gets the save. Dan Halen is your player of the game. After going 2 for 2 with 3 walks, that kind of makes sense. The Mounties take the victory over the Dillos, 6-1. For the Dillos, 2 for 4 from Reeves, 2 for 4 from Durden. For the Mounties, 2 for 5 for Snick, 3 for 4 from Gibbles, 2 for 3 from Dick. A home run from Gibbles. For pitching, the Dillos, Johns the second goes 5 2/3, gives up 6 and takes the loss. Geese goes 2 1/3. For the Mounties, Torski takes the win, goes 5 2/3 and gives up 1. John goes 1 2/3 and Bro goes 1 2/3. Nick Torski gets the player of the game. Wrong button. The Hepcats completely destroy the Swifties, going 16 2 with 20 hits. Ooh. Offense-wise, there's a lot to talk about here. Hepcats, 4 for 5 from Finn Reese, 2 for 5 from Stevenson, 4 for 7 from Fitted, 4 for 7 from McGrath, and 2 from 5 from Sasaki. Home run from Finn Reese. For the Swifties, 3 for 5 from Phalange, 3 for 4 from Adams Foster, 2 for 4 from Walsh. Home run from Phalange. Pitching-wise, Baxter gets the win, going 5 2/3, only giving up 1. Shinkansen goes 3 1/3, also giving up 1. Good takes the loss, going 4 1/3, getting 6 earned runs tacked onto his record. Colmenos goes 1 2/3, giving up 2. Parker goes 1 2/3, giving up 5. Miller goes a third, giving up 1. And Tito goes an inning, giving up 1. Just no one in the pitching staff could stop them. Finn Reese gets the player of the game, and Finn Reese also ties the Kansas City regular season game record for runs with 4. That takes care of today, the 23rd. There are no scheduled games for the minors, or for the majors. So the minors, we have a Quicksim Day. So Dillos and Mounties. The Dillos take a 4-3 victory over the Mounties. Hood goes 3 for 5. Reeves goes 2 for 5. Kahn goes 2 for 5. Cross goes 2 for 3. A home run from Wood and from Kahn. The Mounties, Snake goes 2 for 4, Litteris goes 3 for 4. Snake gets a home run. Pitching-wise, Cato goes 7, gives up 3. Makanovich the second takes the win, only going 2. For the Mounties, Murphy Jr. goes 5 2/3, giving up 3. McQuack goes a third. Roylo takes the loss, going 2, giving up 1 earned run. And Washington goes 1 inning. Walker Cato takes the player of the game. The Dynamos and the Wheelers. The Dynamos beat the Wheelers 1-0 in the top of the 10th. This has just not been an offensive-heavy game. The Dynamos, Sessions goes 2 for 4, Vincent goes 2 for 3, Johnson goes 2 for 4. For the Wheelers, a 2 for 3 day from Gold and a 2 for 3 day from Schwartz. That's about it. That's it. Nothing special going on here today. Johnson goes 6 2/3, not giving up a run. Turner goes a third. Crunch takes the victory, going 2 innings, and Moon takes the save, going 1 inning. Otter goes 7 1/3. Okay, wait, what? Musher. Oh, because they're the. Okay. Musher goes 2/3. Cummings goes 1, and Strap, the fourth, goes 1, giving up the final and only run of the game and taking the loss. Cal Otter takes the player of the game. The Hepcats and the Swift Steeds. The Hepcats beat the Swift Steeds 4-1. For the Hepcats, a lot of solo hits, no multi-hit games. Everett takes a home run and Stevenson takes a home run. Same kind of deal on the Swift Steeds side. No multi-hit games and no really anything special. Ben Caden takes the win for the Hepcats, going 7 1/3, giving up an earned run. Cucumber comes in, gives up 2 hits, does not get an out. Shinkansen takes the hold, and Madison takes the save. Slepian takes a loss, going 6, giving up 4. Mantix takes 3 innings, but it really didn't matter at that point. Baron Ben Caden takes the player of the game. That's our quick sim day. Our final game of the night on the 25th, we will be watching Utah at Death Valley. Death Valley and Utah kind of split here. No real advantage. On the side of the Scorpions a tiny bit. So let's see what we can do here with our final game. Birdington takes the start for the Scorpions and gets a line out from Johns. Grins does get a single there through the infield. Oh, that's a big hit. Jacks to right center. That's going to bounce off the wall. Will they send the runner from third? They will. Grins is going home. Jacks is going to third. He's going to be in there safely with a triple. Make this a 1-0 game. Birdington already getting kind of smacked around. Bauer strikes out for the second out of this inning. And Barnes will strike out as well. So Birdington, a good recovery, but does get a run. Whoa, that ball is hit long. It's far. It is caught in right field. Bergen saying thank you, right fielder. And thank you, Jimmy Dong, for striking out. Makes 2 outs in this inning. Last name strikes out as well, so 3 up, 3 down for Bergen. Brunson hit that one deep to left, but that will be an out. McDavitt strikes out as well. Fullman hits this one pretty deep into right field, but that'll be an out. 3 up, 3 down for Birdington. DiStefano strikes out swinging. Catone kind of pops that one to center field for an out. Bogart lines that one to right center. That's going to go up against the wall. Bogart will go into second here. Oh, Bogart's going to try and go for 3. He looks to be there safely, but no. They get the out at third. Bogart trying to stretch a double into a triple. Ends the inning for Death Valley. Thomas will ground out to the first baseman. Whoa, Johns hit that one deep to center. Caught at the wall though. Grins strikes out looking. So 3 up, 3 down for Birdington. David pops that one up to right field, which will be caught for the first out. Sim, a long hit fly ball to center, will be the second out. Gold hits that one down the right field line. He's trying to stretch that into a double. He looks safe to me, and he is. Speedy Boy grounds out to the shortstop for the final out. So a double comes not around to score. Bergen, still a good start. Jax will take the strikeout. Bauer sends that ball deep to right, but Stefano's there to catch it. Barnes pops this one up into the infield. Birdington has himself another 1-2-3 inning. Jimmy Dong flies that one deep to center again, but again, caught at the wall. Last name flies that one out to right field, and DiStefano will strike out. So far, this has been a pitcher's duel. Bergen not giving up any runs, Birdington only giving up one. Brunson flies that one out to right field. McDavitt will strike out there. Fullman grounds that one to third base. So 3 up, 3 down for Birdington again. Still a 1-0 game. Catone singles into center field. Bogart hits a grounder to the shortstop. They'll get the out at second, but not enough to get him out at first. David strikes out swinging for the second out, and Sim will strike out swinging for the third out. So couple of hits there against Bergen, but nothing doing for Death Valley. Thomas flies this one to right field for the first out of the inning. Johns grounds that one to the second baseman for the second out. And Grins will strike out swinging. Birdington, another nice 1-2-3 inning. Gold will strike out against Bergen. Speedy Boy meets the same fate. Jimmy Dong able to hold up his swing and take a walk. Last name slaps that one down the left field line for a double. Jimmy Dong able to round the bases and score, making this a 1-run game, a 1-1 game. DiStefano takes the walk. Catone will strike out. So Bergen, the cracks are finally showing, gives up a couple of hits, gives up a run, makes it 1-1. Jax up against Birdington, strikes out. Bauer, a long hit ball to left, should be playable though, and it is. The second out of the inning. And Barnes pops this one up in the infield. Easily caught there by the second baseman. Birdington, another 1-2-3 inning. Oh boy, bye-bye baseball. Bogart hits that one a mile long. Bergen giving up another run here, makes this a 2-1 affair versus Utah. Ooh, another good hit here. David gonna get a double off the wall. Is he gonna try and stretch to 3? No. He will stay at second. So Bergen, back-to-back big hits. Does get an out though. Sim does strike out swinging. Gold pops this one into center field. Looks like that will drop, and it does. Gold will stay at first. David comes around to score, making it 3-1. Speedy Boy pops this up into left field for... Oh, wow, that's a single. How'd that drop then? Bergen not having a good inning this time. Jimmy Dong pops this up to center field for the second out. Gold gets to third, puts this a man on first and third. A wild pitch. Is this going to score a run? It will. Gold scores, makes this a 4-1 game. Last name takes a walk, so this inning is still going for Bergen. A little dribbler finally gets out Di Stefano, the last out of the inning. Bergen happy to go back to the dugout. I doubt we'll see him again. 4-1 Death Valley. Brunson grounds out to the shortstop for the first out. McDavitt hits that one to right center up against the wall. Double for McDavitt. Birdington's replaced with Balkin here in the 8th inning. Fulman does pop up though. A walk for Thomas. And another pop-up here in the infield. Catcher gets this one, and Johns will be out. So Balkin comes in relief and keeps this a 4-1 game. Livingston now in for Utah. Plunks the first batter he faces. Catone will take his free base. Bogart will strike out swinging. David hits that one to the first baseman. They'll get the out at second. But safe at first is David. Livingston will check on him. On the run was David. This one looks like it might be gone. It is! Another home run. Sim stretching the lead 6-1 now. Livingston giving up a 2-run home run. Gold pops that one up to deep left field. Caught at the wall. But the damage already done against Livingston makes this 6-1 Death Valley. Can Utah come back in the top of the 9th? Brin's trying his best, strikes out there. Jax will get a single into shallow center. Bauer pops that one up to the left fielder for the second out of the inning. Barnes to the second baseman, and that will end this game. So Death Valley beats Utah 6-1. Death Valley beats the Utah 6-1. Offense for Utah, 2 for 4 from Jax. That's really about it. Death Valley, 2 for 4 from Bogart, 2 for 4 from Gold. Home run from Sim and Bogart. Pitching wise, Bergen does go 7 innings, will take the loss, giving up 4 runs. Livingston comes in, gives up a home run, gives up those 2 earned runs. Birdington takes the win for Death Valley, going 7 1/3, only giving up 1. Balkin comes in, gives a hold. And Leung goes a third as well. Birdington takes player of the game. The Crabs beat the Voyagers at home 4-3. Two for 4 for Johnson for New York, and that's about it. Side of Providence. Blaze goes 2 for 3, and Chiggins Jr. goes 2 for 4. Home run from Menard, a triple from Storm and Johnson for New York. Home runs from Morimira and Knox for Providence. On the pitching side, Slothface takes the loss, going 7 1/3, taking 4 earned runs, and Pizza goes 2/3. Peyton goes 6 1/3, giving up 3. 43 takes the win, going 1 1/3. And Yoshida gets a save. AC Peyton takes the player of the game. No one's ever heard the acoustic version of this. They play it with a 12 string. It's amazing. The Toros beat the Rangers in a 12-inning affair, 4-3. A walk-off solo home run by Tentacion. Quick goes 2 for 4. Hank goes 2 for 5. Quick gets a home run. Crosslane goes 2 for 6. Steele goes 2 for 6. Tentacion goes 3 for 5. McBash goes 2 for 5. Salmons goes 2 for 5. Home run from Tentacion in the 12th inning. Pitching wise, lots of pitchers on both sides. Keller goes 6 2/3, giving up 3. Pozo goes a third. Bolt goes 2. Taylor goes 1. Cowers goes 1. Jimbo takes the loss, going 2/3, giving up that home run in the bottom of the, I think, 12th. What was it? Spin rate goes 6 2/3, giving up 2. Puar takes a blown save, gives up 1. Velocio goes a third. Tarbington goes 1. Hustle goes 2. Side takes the win, going 1 inning. Spin rate takes the player of the game. I'll play the acoustic one next time we have a stream. It's really good. The Sloths beat the Stars 3-1. Bolt goes 2 for 4. Brinkley goes 2 for 4 for the Sloths. Kelly goes 2 for 4. O'Sullivan takes a home run, and so does Poe. On the side of Nashville, Collins takes a loss, going 7 2/3, pitching and getting 3 earned runs. Tato goes a third of an inning. Rose goes 6 2/3 for the Sloths, giving up 1 run. Von Alder takes the win, going 1 2/3, and Hill takes the save. Ryan Rose takes the player of the game. That's that game. Did we do Twirls already? I did. I remember spin rate game, player of the game. Watch that game. So our last Majors game of the day, the Vandals beat the, oh wow, look at that, 4th inning. The Vandals beat the Aviators 13-6. A 9-run 4th inning by the Vandals. For Vancouver, Times goes 2 for 6, Harrison goes 2 for 3, Benson goes 2 for 5, Lamar goes 2 for 4, and McMuffin goes 3 for 5. Home runs from McMuffin, Lamar, and Harrison. For the Aviators, Alessio goes 2 for 4, Blitz goes 2 for 5, Hawaii goes 2 for 4. Home runs from Gaines, Blitz, and to Fielder. The Vandals, pitching-wise, Blue Line takes the win, goes 6 innings, only gives up 5. Kid goes an inning. Rips Bad takes 1 1/3, and Wiccan Fuss goes 2/3. Banks takes the loss, going 4 2/3, giving up all 12 of his earned runs. Davies goes 3 1/3, giving up 1. Faulkner goes 1 inning. Hunter Harrison is the player of the game. Rips Bod. Oh, okay. That's all your pro games today. As for the minors, the Swifties take the win over the Hepcats 9-5. Offense-wise for the Swifties, Winston goes 3 for 4. Pinch hitter Luciano goes 2 for 2. Adams Foster goes 2 for 4. Flangy goes 2 for 5. Wash goes 2 for 5. And Reeves goes 3 for 5. On the side of the Hepcats, Finn Reese goes 2 for 5. Sasaki goes 2 for 5. Stevens goes 3 for 4. And Esso goes 3 for 4. No really big hits. Pitching-wise, the Swifties, Boogie goes 4, gives up 1. Comnenos takes the win, goes 3 1/3, gives up 3. Miller does not get an out, gives up 1 earned run, and Fogue takes the save, 1 2/3. Farias takes the loss, going 2 1/3, giving up 9. Destiny comes in, shuts everything down, goes 4 innings. Krieg goes 2 and Smith goes 2/3. Just not enough to finish the game out, though. Matthew Stevens takes the player of the game. The Mounties beat the Armadillos 10-9 in a 12-inning game. Offense-wise for the Mounties, 3 and 7 for Snake, 4 for 5 for Gibbles, 2 for 5 for Bonanza, 2 for 5 for Carter, 4 for 6 for a Fart, 2 for 6 for Dick. Home run from Keister, Bonanza, Snake, and Gibbles. On the Dillos side, 2 for 6 from LeClaire and 2 for 6 from Kim. Kim gets a home run, Durden gets a home run, LeClaire gets a home run, and Tom Ado gets a home run. Just not enough home runs to go around. Pitching-wise, Cochrane goes 5 1/3, giving up 5. McQuack takes a hold, giving up 2/3. Rolo takes a hold, going 1 1/3, giving up 3. Washington takes a blown save, going 2, giving up a run. John takes the win, going 1 2/3, and Bro takes the save, going 1. Fruit King goes 6, gives up 6. Watson does not get an out and gives up 2. Lennon takes 2 innings. Stevens takes a blown save, goes 1 and gives up 1. Geese goes 1 1/3, and Hinckley goes 1 2/3 and takes the loss. Bob Gibbles is the player of the game. Our final game of the day, the Dynamos beat the Wheelers 6-5. On the Anchorage side, Orem goes 2 for 4, Sidorov goes 3 for 4, Chimp goes 3 for 4, and Gold goes 3 for 4 as well. For Dallas, Sessions goes 3 for 3 with a walk. Good game for him. Vincent goes 2 for 4, and Lyman goes 2 for 4. Home runs from Johnson, Sessions, and Rogers. Pitching-wise, Dugan goes a decent 6 innings, only giving up 4. Walter White takes the loss and a blown save, going 1 inning, giving up 2. And Strap the 4th goes an inning. Lisova goes 6, gives up 3. Turner takes a blown save as well, goes 1 1/3, gives up 2. Charlie takes the win, going 2/3, and Moon takes the save, going 1 inning. Herb Sessions is your player of the game. So that does it for our stream tonight. Let's take a look at the standings here. In the majors, the Crabs lead the Eastern Division by 4 games over the Voyagers. The Rangers, Toros, and Aviators quite a bit behind everyone else. So it looks like, so far, if things go the way they've been going so far, it looks like it might be the Crabs and the Voyagers in the East. In the West, the Scorpions are a game and a half up from both the Vandals and the Voyagers. The Sloths not too far behind either, and the Stars are officially eliminated, as are the Aviators. We're down to 8 teams in our entire majors that can make the playoffs. 4 from the East and 4 from the West. As for the minor leagues, the Hepcats lead the West 4 games over the Wheelers, 8 games over the Dillos. In the East, the Mounties and the Dynamos are currently tied for the division, both of them over the Swifties by 3 games. Mounties and Dynamos are tied technically for the wild card. Whichever one wins the division, the other will be the wild card. Which leaves kind of Wheelers, Swifties, and Dillos looking on the outside. So the minors is going to be a very close race. It's very, very interesting. I thought the minors were 3 teams. Right. But okay, so if the tiebreaker happened tonight, it would be Hepcats, Mounties, Dynamos. Wheelers would be on the outside of the 3 teams, is what I was going for. There's still a possibility someone could break that. The Wheelers are the closest, Swifties not too far behind either. But there's our standings for the day. So finishing up our day today, let me go back and do our uploads here. Make sure I do them right. So click those, make sure all the things are checked. Check. Yada. On. Okay. Good there. On the this one, checks. Check. 0. Not checked. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then we click the execute button. So be here for a few minutes. Do my typical thanks guys for coming and hanging out. Hopefully your teams did well today. Hopefully your players did well today as well. We will be back, I believe, LBG is doing Thursday this week. At least that's what I have on my schedule, that LBG is doing Thursday this week. But we are only realistically 2 days out from seeing how our playoffs look. Thursday and Saturday are going to be our last 2 days before we see who makes playoffs, who doesn't. So try for those last pushes there from every team to see who can make it and who won't. Much shorter stream tonight, like by almost an hour. Not having to do the All-Star games really makes this a lot shorter of a stream. Oh, did Betts get traded to the Dodgers? Wow. As usual, the Dodgers are kind of in the lead of the West. Could be once again the team to beat. No surprise. The Dodgers have agreed to a deal with the Boston Red Sox that would send star outfielder Mookie Betts and starter David Price to the Dodgers. Third unidentified team is a D part of Red Sox Dodgers blockbuster. So there's going to be a third team involved. Interesting. They'll probably, I don't know. I don't know. My dad's a Dodgers fan, so I can't really root against them. I do think that the Dodgers are kind of cursed, though. They'll continue to be this, get into the playoffs no matter what, and then just never able to make it to the World Series. They're a good 162-game team and a terrible 5